What you think about this fight that's happening in the neighborhood? Was I don't know. I can't say it's gonna happen in the neighborhood, but Lamont Roach and Tank Davis.
Man, that's a great question, Slim. That is a great question, Slim. I've been seeing a lot of back and forth going on with this man, and I really dislike it. I really dislike it. You know what I mean? But if I had to be real, Lamont Roach, I feel like he know that there's people that's better than him in the DMV area. I said, congratulations. They feeding you steak. Take advantage of it. Got to fight with somebody that's been doing it longer than you. Got a bigger name than you. And honestly, somewhat better than you. What I said was to that personally was I think Tank gonna get him by round like 7. If Lamont Roach was to win, shout out Lamont Roach. But I feel like styles make fights. Lamont Roach, he got some he crafty. He crafty. But do he got enough fuck you on his punches? Anything, if anything, he gonna start doing some defense, shelling, Philly style. He gonna try to do it all. Tank ain't gonna care about none of that. Tank gonna load up one of them poop. Hopefully he don't get caught. You know, because if we do, Tank gonna finish the job. And it's that simple. Now, Tank, what I can say about Tank, he got a stupid, bad habit by letting these guys just get too many pity pat punches in. They get little pity pat punches in. His eyes start swelling up a little bit, and then he land that big shot. Same thing with Leo. Pity pat punches. They probably wasn't hurting him, but on film, it looked like Leo was putting up a good fight. Numbers. He putting money in the bank. Rounds in the bank. Points. I feel like Lamont going to do the same thing. Then Tank going to wait, get his number, or hit him with 2 hard jumps. Get him up out of there. Now, a lot of people would take offense to that, and I understand. Because it's a fighter's mentality. How you gonna talk down on a nigga that's from your area? That type of stuff. Like, come on, man. I'm just being real. I'm being honest. Like, I feel like you got the tools to pull this shit out your ass. But the way I see this fight going, if you're not on your game, you're gonna get slept. You're gonna get washed. You're gonna get swept up.
You don't think Lamont going there with a game plan though? And
everybody got a game plan, Slim, until they get hit. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And just like how I was saying, like, oh yeah, like how just like I was saying, defensive discipline gotta go hand in hand with your offensiveness. I feel like he gonna slip up and just be all defense, and Tank gonna be walking.
I think Lamont got a little dog in him though.
No, he got dog in him. He got dog in him, but
he got a dog in him.
He can't have no error. Is what I'm saying. He can't have no room for error.
He's got to have a perfect fight. He got to go in there and have a perfect fight.
My point exactly. My point exactly. And who have he fought? Even the dude that he got the belt from, Tank knocked out.
Nah, Tank, he quit.
Stopped him. Okay, he stopped him. They stopped it. It was a TKO. Anywho's, he had issues with him. He won the fight, but he was getting touched with shots that he shouldn't have got touched
Lamont
with.
Dropped his ass though.
Come on. Yeah, congratulations. Look at the knockdown for real. It was an off-balance jump. He timed the dude, good IQ. He set him up, lined him up. Dude came in, hit him with a little hook, knocked him down to the ground. It wasn't like he caught him, and dude wiggled and wobbled, and he went down. Congratulations, you got the title. I'm happy for you. You bringing sunshine to the area. But I'm trying to be real. You better be grinding right now in this training camp. Other than that, you taking an L, my boy.
In your eyes, I remember asking you a while back when we first met about, like, you know, Tank and Frank Martin, and you said you kind of liked the fight. But what Tank and Frank Martin, Tank's last fight, I mean, you tell me, like, what does Lamont bring anything that Frank don't?
I feel like Frank Martin hit harder than Lamont. And it's not even a brute strength. It's more so, like I said, you gotta honor the art. You gotta honor the art of the craft. He delivered his shots differently than Lamont does. Frank Martin. And honestly, Frank's heart was gone. If you ask me, Tank had his heart.
See, I think that's
Tank
gonna be the difference with Lamont though. I think the difference between Lamont and Frank though, I think that Lamont really in his heart think he can beat Tank.
and that's good. You're not supposed to go in this motherfucking fight with no doubt
I
in your
think
mind.
Frank was already mentally we was at the fight before, Frank was already mentally gone. Like I like to see about that was watching on the streets, they calling like, oh, Tank about to lose. But when you actually watching the fight at ringside, you see that like he in there trying to survive. Like Frank was scared as hell, like after the second round. He was jabbing and running for real.
He
Like I
was,
feel
he
like
was, but he was still landing them little pity pat shots. Like I said, Tank got a bad habit of doing that, letting these dudes get little pity pats in there. You see the Kool-Aid, you see the eyes start to swell up a little bit, and then he land a shot. Poop, poop. Every time it don't fail. You gotta have a perfect fight,
yeah,
Lamar.
Mm.
you gotta be
And
defensive
honestly,
response.
only what I say Lamar got going for him is that he's familiarized with how Tank fight because they fought a couple of times in the amateurs. So the whole psychological part, like, oh man, it's Tank. I don't think that's really going to have too much of an effect on him. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But bullshit if you want to.
He said bullshit if you want to.
I guarantee you, by round 7, he getting swept.
Damn.
Round
So,
7, look, between 7 and 9.
but this is no, in your eyes, there's no cherry pick though.
I feel Nah, man, I feel like, man, Tank is just trying to come down the area, man, and be like, man, I done ran through the area. That's why it was 3 people on fire. It was me, my older brother, and Lamont Roach. And I'm like, out of everybody who picked Lamont Roach, I thought you wanted to do like deal with the best. Not saying look, Lamont ain't good, but he's not the best in the area. I'm trying to tell you.
This is
And
what your brother was.
Jordan, that's like saying Michael Jordan was the best in his area. You know his dude was dunking on Jordan. Better than Jordan. Jordan was the one that was more. He had that, what they call it, not street ball, but organized ball. He had more organized ball skill. He was more devoted to the sport, and he took it and ran with it. That's what made Jordan good. He was determined. He laid his heart on that court. And so, our people that determined from our area to lay their heart in that ring, in that square circle. I'm not saying that he don't share the same battlefield and he shared blood together with us in the same battlefield, but he's not the best from the area. Now I'm not gonna say it's cherry pick. It was 3 people, and I feel like he picked the one that was going more so be suitable for his style of fighting, his tank style of fighting, which was Roach, as well as like he got a title. Roach got a title.
Mm.
I want to take that. I want to get the title up off of him, and he's not even going to do that because it's at a catch weight, so he can lose and still have his title.
Well, no, it's they're fighting for Tank's title at 35.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? I see. See, y'all look, learn me something. I thought it was at the catch weight, whether he win, lose, draw, you still keep your
Oh, he
strap.
definitely keeping his strap. Yeah, at 30.
That's what I'm saying. So he still, even if he lose, still got his 30 title, his 30-pound
That's
title.
why that's why your brother said, "Hey, I'll run it at 30 with Lamont." He's like, you know what? You got the belt at that weight. We could run it at 30.
All right. Hey, well, look, man. Look, honestly, I want my man to win. I want him to win. I want him to win because he's from the area. That's like the Redskins. They was trash, but I still rock a Redskins jersey. But I still rock a Redskins jersey because it's the whole team.
Biscuit
That's
ain't trash
crazy.
this year.
I know. I know. They just came off of victory and all that. I've been watching.
Yeah.
I've been watching,
Yeah.
man. But it's the same thing, man. I got the same outlook, man. But it's been a lot of popping in his gums, like somebody saying some stuff that's wrong or falsified, or I mean, he taking offense to it. That's cool. Take offense to some information that's like we've been. Honestly, man, you gotta take constructive criticism, and if you can't take that, then that's a personal problem at that point. Ain't nobody call him no bitches, no none of this. Yo, he a soft ass man. None of that. We just going off of look. This is you. This is your skills. This is what you possess. Hey, you better come correct. Is that
I think we see one of the comments. I think somebody posted a poster of I think it was Lamont and Young M.A. I think comment
y'all gonna
on it.
make for me think?
Yeah.
Funny.
I think
Yeah.
I think I seen you comment on it, like laughing my ass off or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, no, I've definitely seen that, man. I see they wilding out here, trolling.
Yeah. So you know, you said that Tank, you know, you think that he picked the number 3 guy in the area. So when you say that, like, do you say like you would want to fight Tank, and if so, like, why would he want to go to 140 to fight you?
I mean, why not? If you're doing it for the sport, because at this point you're just doing it for the sport. You put your title on the line for somebody who got to move up and weight. You know what I mean? You you blow up to like 167 anyway. You try to maintain 135. It's gonna be difficult unless this your last bang at 35. Then you gonna come to 40 because it's been word getting thrown out. Man, would you fight Tank at 35? Because you can go down there. I said, yeah, most definitely in the future because I'm trying to wipe out the 140 division. That's always gonna be my game plan. That's gonna be my game plan. I'm trying to tell you, 140.
I think when he fought Barrios, he said that he didn't like the weight. He didn't like moving up to 140. So I feel like people, they don't really hear that. They don't really care for that. They just know that
This is my first
he,
time hearing that.
yeah, he the cash cow. So him going up 40, it just got everybody excited at 40. And the only reason why I say it was because I remember on a while back you said you can make 135, and I was wondering if you could still do that.
Most definitely. Most definitely. My thing is this. Right now at Tank career, it should be either trying to do what Floyd doing or better. That's kind of like his prodigy. He done broke free or whatnot, but realistically, the world know that he was Floyd prodigy. Floyd broke numbers because he was fighting the exciting people. He was fighting the ones who had titles. He was going places where people wasn't trying to go and fighting. And he was, in other words, lining himself up with the best in the sport. Everybody that said this dude was the best at 140 or at 135 or at one, don't matter. Floyd was right at him. Floyd was picking him apart from Pretty Boy Floyd to Money Mayweather. He did it.